I wasn't sure if I should visit India, especially as a solo female traveler. I was hesitant. In this video I want to talk about my first impressions that I had of New Delhi in India. For those of you who are new to my channel, hi, my name is Tina. I'm a solo female traveler on a budget. I was living in Japan for many years. In June 2024 I was on my way back to Asia and I made a short stop in India, New Delhi. This is going to be a chaotic vlog. I'm currently at Sharjah Airport in the United Arab Emirates. And now we're moving on and we're going to our next destination. I'm tired. It's in the middle of the night, by the way. Several hours later, finally on the plane. I'm in New Delhi, I think. It's a short flight and they don't let me sleep. Preparing my trip, I try to find accommodation and also a transport from the airport. To find both turned actually out to be pretty easy, as people in India are very welcoming and very nice, which is an opposite to what you sometimes hear about India. I just arrived at my place. Here are cows on the streets. There's a cow walking behind me. I think today I'm going to get some sleep. Hey, it's already like dark. I slept most of the time today. We are currently on our way to dinner. My host is showing me around a little bit and we're going to some restaurant, which is here.
Welcome to India. How are you feeling here?
He's a YouTuber as well. But we're eating Italian today. First thing, I just arrived in India and I got like a pasta here. One of the things that surprised me in the beginning was, for example, that there were tons and tons of people who wanted to help me, who welcomed me to India and who were just incredibly nice. Oh, by the way, my taxi driver was cute and he had like a screen in front of him where he could watch YouTube videos. I ended up telling him about my YouTube channel and we were watching my videos in his car just right now, which was interesting. I'm going to make a separate video about safety in India/New Delhi because I was connecting with locals. I actually did not feel unsafe. I connected with some people online before I came to India in order to have some, let's say, new friends here that can help me a little bit. If you are going to a destination for the first time, some of the things that you can do to make your trip a little bit safer or to feel a little bit safer is connect with locals. Try to make friends. Try to use your common sense a little bit because there are obviously going to be also people that are not so nice and friendly. Even safer would be to book a tour and get a guide.
Yeah. Spice Market.
Yeah.
Chandni Chowk.
Yeah.
Jama Masjid.
Holy crap, it's hot. It seems to be pretty safe so far for me. Everyone keeps telling me that it's safe. One thing is that people will, for example, keep asking you for pictures. People keep talking to me and want something from me. But I mean, it's not dangerous, or people will usually look at you. That is something that I noticed over and over again. You will be asked to take pictures with them. When I went, for example, to very touristy places like the Taj Mahal, I got asked a lot. I said yes, only sometimes. In the end, it's up to you. If you feel comfortable, please feel free to take a lot of pictures with them. They are going to be really happy. One thing is, don't drink the tap water and be careful with the street food. So if you're going to one of those markets, be careful with the street food. And then for that, for example, having a local or someone who knows this kind of stuff and who knows what you can eat and what you maybe shouldn't, that's really good to know. I stayed for about 1 week in New Delhi. If you ask me if this is enough, I would say yes, but only if you do not come in the summer. One of the things that I knew before getting there and that influenced my trip a lot was the heat. I'm here in June because of my schedule, but it's definitely not a good idea to be here in June. That's a really bad timing, it's really hot. But they have these water stations here where you can fill up your water bottle, luckily. I went to most places in the morning, around 9-10 a.m. Took a long break in the afternoon and went out again in the evening. If you avoid the extreme temperatures in summer and winter, you should visit between October and March. We went back to the mall because it was too hot. When we were at the mosque, I tried to go in, but you have to take your shoes off. And it was so hot that I literally burned my feet. I'm inside a mosque, but I can absolutely not walk around here because you have to take off your shoes and the stones are way too hot. I have no idea how people do that. And for me, it's like so impossible. It hurts so much. that I will just sit here. Some other things I noticed are how cheap India is. That might not be surprising, but sometimes you expect a country to be cheap and it isn't so. But I also spend a lot of money on transportation, as I often used taxis/Uber. So you can additionally save a lot of money by just taking the public transportation, which is, I think as far as I know, pretty good in New Delhi. Anyway, so we left the temple and we hopped on the first tuk-tuk. That's a good way to get around here. As for transportation, trains and taxis, or in that case also Uber, are probably easiest to use. You will also notice taking a taxi that India's traffic is heavy and chaotic, something New Delhi is famous for. So, okay. Can you hear that? Especially in the summer, I'd recommend you to stay somewhere central and close to the places you want to visit. New Delhi is quite big, and no matter which means of transportation you use, it will take you a while to get there. I just arrived at my hotel and I called an Uber to get to my next destination. Another thing that I heard and that concerns safety a little bit is that traveling through India with a train as a solo female traveler is something that's not recommended. Indian culture places a strong emphasis on modesty and respect for traditional values. Hand in hand with this goes that you have to dress modestly, especially when visiting religious sites. I think you have to take off your shoes. Everyone's doing so. Some people go in with shoes, some people go in with socks. And you got these bags here. Talking to people in India, I noticed that the way of thinking is in general more conservative. For example, the people I met there. I think it's not really surprising. Just for me, it was a first-time experience. Overall, I would love to go back to India and explore more of it. I have only seen a small part of India, and as a first-time visitor without a guide, you might not be able to do much more. Hopefully this video helped you to prepare your trip to India. Again, my name is Tina. I'm creating travel guides here on YouTube and also videos with practical travel tips, especially for solo female travelers. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a like. Also subscribe to this channel for more content like this, and I see you then in the next one.